Hey.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Congratulations on the award last night.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
What did that feel like?
You know, it felt amazing. I had all my family with me, and, you know, put in a lot of work for that, and hopefully just the beginning.
Just the beginning. Tell me about the experience last night. It's a magical night. It celebrates all the things that we love about the NFL on and off the field. Who did you meet? Who dapped you up after you won, or who starstruck you?
I necessarily don't get starstruck much anymore, but every time I see Ray Lewis, you know, and he gave us a great word just on Jim Brown, and I thought that was really amazing. So anytime I get to see Ray, or I think I met Myles Garrett again too. You know, he's like one of the biggest dudes ever.
Yeah, he's not usually nice to quarterbacks.
Right. Well, when you got LT blocking, you know, he's pretty nice. But no, it was a great event. I had a good time, and I was blessed enough to come out with an award.
Will Anderson, Jr., your boy, on defense, Defensive Rookie of the Year as well. I feel like people were clowning on Nick Caserio for making the trade, for making the wrong picks, for what it. And we can laugh and clown on people right now if you wanted to. I know you won't, but talk to me about what his faith and what sort of the faith of the organization in making those picks has meant to you.
Yeah, I think he did a great job, you know, not only...
I mean, I'd say so. He's got the DPOY, or the defensive rookie and the offensive rookie.
Right. When you bring in, you know, two young guys, you have to surround them by veterans and guys who have been there before, because we can't just be the only ones trying to lead the team. So that's what he did. He brought in a lot of winners that have won in a lot of other places. And, I mean, I think winners win, and that's why we won a lot of games this year. And next year, I think it's even going to be better. Did
DeMeco Ryans get robbed last night?
Yes, he did.
Tell me. Make the case.
My thing is, okay, you go, no disrespect to last year's team, you go 3-14-1, haven't been in the playoffs since 2019, and when you get the roster, everybody's saying you have a below-average roster, a rookie quarterback, rookie offensive coordinator, rookie head coach, and you beat the odds, and you go to the playoffs, you win a playoff game against the guy who won head coach of the year, which I think Stefanski did a great job. He's a great coach as well, but I mean, and you lead one of the best defenses in the league. Like, I think that's coach of the year worthy. But
there was like a weird tie. I didn't get it.
Oh, really?
I think there was. I think it came down to Stefanski and Ryans. And what is it about Ryans that you can tell me that sets him apart, that sort of should put him over the edge for years to come?
I think because he's played and he's been in our shoes before, and he's not that type of guy that is going to be a negative coach. He's a positive person, and he's going to stay that way, but he's going to hold everybody accountable, going to set a standard, and everybody has to stick to that standard. And he brings that juice every day. So he's been amazing to me in my development just as a quarterback, just teaching me defense and reads and operational stuff, 2-minute drill, all different type of stuff. I know he's a really good coach. I appreciate him.
Who do you want to shout out on that team that sort of has that veteran leadership that kept it together, that you could turn to this season, that helped it all sort of slow down for you? Because you had so much success so early.
I would say it's a lot of guys, but one of the main guys was Dalton Schultz, our tight end, and he was amazing to me. You know, early on, he was hard on me. You know, he made sure, because he wanted that ball, and I don't blame him. But he tested me a couple of times just on reads and stuff like that. We did like some drills together, but a lot of the receivers and tight ends came out to LA to throw with me, and that was when we really got close. And you can see our chemistry throughout the year, just us talking about different routes and how we see things, and it really became a lot more natural. And he's been amazing just off the field as well. Like, he'll come over to my house, we'll just chill, you know, talk ball or just talk about life, you know. And his wife cooked for me, and she's an amazing cook. And, you know, it's just amazing to have a brother like that.
That's insane, and I love that. How did he test you early wanting the ball? Like, he would just...
We were doing this, like, after every practice, I usually stay after and, like, get some footwork or throw a little bit. And he was still hurt at the time. And he couldn't do any contact, so he was kind of, like, really trying to get, like, game reps. And I was still tired, and he was, like, running the route. It was like an out route, and it's a hot route as well. So, like, if somebody blitzes and I'm hot, then I have to get it to him as fast as possible. And he's, like, yelling at me, like... It was like him being nice in a sense, but he was like...
But kind of like, give me the ball.
Right. But, you know, it is what it is, and I thought it was funny.
That's amazing. You guys, this is an actual Lombardi trophy, CJ. I
don't want to look at it yet.
What?
I'm not going to look at it.
You're not going to look at it? Why?
because I'm on my own and I don't want to.
This is the actual one that will be given out to either the Niners or the Chiefs. You don't want to look at it.
Nope. I'm on my own.
You won't even make eye contact with it. I find that fascinating. Really, everybody else is like taking selfies with it. No, why? Can you explain that a little better so I get it?
I don't know. I just feel like I want to put my eyes on the one that I want to win, you know? So that's already up for grabs from 2 other teams, and, you know, I'm not available in those games. Those aren't my that's not my team, so, you know, I'd rather just wait next year for mine.
I love this mentality, and I hope it happens, and you guys are well on your way. You have leadership and all the right things and all the right stuff at all the right places.
Thank you.
I do want to talk. I mean, if you make throws like you made at the Pro Bowl, CJ, any other time in the regular season, you're going to get to the Super Bowl next year in New Orleans. Let's take a look. Just walk me through this play. There it is. If you want to look at that. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so
walk me through this madness.
Was blitzing, and when they blitz, you had, like, there's a lot of rules in flag football I didn't know. But when they blitz, you have more than 4 seconds, which usually it would be if you stay in the pocket. So I try to, like, lull him to sleep, get him to, like, take my inside shoulder so I can spin out. And then Jamar did a good job. I told him, like, if I scramble ever in a game, just, you know, try to score. And he did a good job. And
that is the most impressive throw. You look watching that back even now. Are you watching the, like, heck yeah?
Yeah, it's cool, but, you know, I wish we won.
Yeah. Now, Jamar was on my show. I had to ask him because, like, the mics picked up that, you know, he was like, I want to play with you, come play with me or whatever. Do you want to say your side of that story? Because people think y'all are trying to play with each other on the same team. Would you be down for that?
I mean, he got Joe, you know, I got Nico and Tank. But, you know, whatever happens, happens. It could happen in later years. You never know. So, you know, I would love to play with Jamar. He's definitely a top 5 receiver in this league. And, you know, he's a dog. And, I mean, he had a great game against us when we played him. So, I have nothing but respect for him.
This week, Chiefs-Niners, you don't want to look at the Lombardi. You probably don't want to talk about it, but I will ask you if you're rooting for your Ohio State Buckeyes in this one.
Yeah, I'm always rooting for my Buckeyes, except for when we're playing them, you know. But, you know, I think it's going to be a great matchup, 2 great defenses. And I think Mahomes is going to play well also with Brock Purdy. I'm excited to watch it.
I'm going to squeeze another one in here. Slowick. What are teams missing?
Just a good offensive mind, you know, just somebody that has come from a really successful tree of coaches and somebody who kind of put his own twist on things. And, you know, I'm happy to have him back. Yeah,
because you're happy to have him back. We love that. I'm happy to have you here with C4. Tell me about this energy drink, C4 Energy, and you've got a lot going on with them.
Yeah, so I've been working with C4 for about like 3-4 years now since college. So it's something that helps me get through workouts and something that I use to train, not only just the energy drinks, but the protein powder and the pre-workout and things like that. And it's NSF certified.
Okay.
So the league is certified and everything. And it helps me get through everything so I can maximize my potential. So it helps me a lot.
I don't know what the ceiling is for you, but Offensive Rookie of the Year with C4 Energy Drink. We appreciate you, CJ Stroud. And that's it. We are wrapping up Super Bowl week here. And we'll let you walk off and do your thing. I know you got places to be.